Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Mother's Day to you all. The night is coming to a close. And so, meet me at zero. I just want to be able to bring something up and give you something to think differently. A lot of times we come up with these rash comments in regards to any situation. We're all raised very differently with different cultural values, religious values. And so, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Let me start by saying that Mother's Day has always been a very hard holiday for me to celebrate. In talking with some of my siblings, it's just as hard for them. It's just, we were taught there's some things you don't talk about. And so in buying a Mother's Day card for our mom has been a challenge. And so I'm thankful for freedom. I'm thankful that God heals. And I've been praying about a project, and my sister said, why don't you just do a blog? And somebody suggested this way, and so we're trying it out and see how it goes. So in prayer, I wanted to talk to my mom because I was going to talk about her. And it happens that I went to see her not too long ago, and I see it as a confirmation when she brings up the topic that I wanted to discuss. And so I just wanted to make sure that she was not going to feel hurt or offended. And she just wanted me to explain that, that women back in the day were not valued their word, that her mother worked a lot, that she was explaining to me she wasn't raised with her siblings. She was raised by her great-granny, and her great-granny raised her mom. Her dad married her mom when her mom was 16. He was much older and was very abusive, and that didn't last very long, and so she didn't keep my mom. So with that said, my mom has never lived with her siblings, so my mom has no idea how to express feelings, love, how to be a mom. And so her mom was the same way. My granny, I can remember her, she was quite strict. I never remember seeing her being affectionate. Actually, when I think of my paternal grandparents, they weren't either. It was just that era. It was the depression generation. It was depressed all over. I don't even know how people were having babies. But in talking to my mom, I told her that I forgave her a long time ago because I have no memories of my mom as a young person, other than going to church. I just remember her working a lot, but I don't have a connection. I didn't have a connection with her when I lived at home till I was 22. And so last year, my sister asked for pictures to create a collage for Mother's Day, and she said, find a picture with you and Mom, and I said, I don't have one, and she couldn't believe, I guess, that I didn't have one, and we looked high and low. I mentioned it to my mom, so she said she was going to call one of her brothers to see if he found one. I said, Mom, it's not that you and I are not in a picture together. It's that there is no picture of me and you. Me in your lap, me together, me side by side. And she couldn't believe it. And she paused. She says, I will see if anybody has one. And I said, that's cool. If not, Mom, it's great. So in the last year, I've definitely connected greatly with my mom. And I'm loving this season with her. That, she messages through WhatsApp, that we've taken tons of pictures, that she's more open to listening, to new ideas. And I told her, I said, things are not your way. You don't get to control how I live my life, how I dress, how I believe, what church I go to. And I'm not dishonoring you. I am still loving you. I am just an adult, and I just want you to respect who I am as a person. And so we are coming to a common ground. And I know that low-key she is very proud of me and my sister being independent women that we are, and that we do what we do, and that we don't really care. And it's hard for her to totally agree because of the way she was raised and her religious belief. But I am believing that better things are ahead, and she expressed that she feels free, that she feels better, that we can talk and communicate. And so that's a big step. So if you're having relationship issues with your mom, I would encourage you to make peace. We cannot change them. They cannot change us if you're an adult. And a lot of times it has to do with addressing your own toxic behavior that we carry from old marriages, from relationship with our parents, from stuff that's happened in the past that we have not addressed. And somehow we feel like we can control our kids and beat them with it, or that we can sabotage, we can, get away with and manipulate the relationships with our children. So as a mom, I've failed greatly in some areas, but I really tried to, all those things that I missed with my mom, I really tried to do those with my kids. And I'm blessed to say that even on rocky roads, when they're in trouble, when there's some distress, they usually call me first, and that is definitely a blessing. So today, I encourage you to step outside the boundaries in your comfort zone of always wanting to see things your way, and realize that there's people that are really struggling in some area of life that we have no knowledge of, that we don't even understand. And our place is definitely not to judge, but to love. And as a parent, we should love our children unconditionally. We shouldn't care, and we should not taint their little hearts with dislike or discontent for their fathers if they're in another relationship. That's not our place. And just that we can all come together and make our next generation a better one, a more sensible one. And we just need to break generational curses as well. So you have a great night. It was my pleasure talking to you today. If there's anything I can do for you, please reach out and know that you're always loved. Bye-bye.